What kind of question is that? It's a non-question.
When I discovered open source, everything changed.
I mean, I live my life in an open source world.
Developing software in the open, knowing that anyone can see your code and make comments and that they actually do, I believe that it takes the developers to the next level.
Even if we are working in different continents, it feels like there's no distance at all.
For me, it's like a novel. You have a lot of energy involved, you have a lot of relationships, fights, but the achievement is always good because you share code, you share knowledge, and this helps the success of your project.
I mean, anytime I want to learn something new, open source actually makes that available to you. You get to see when people do things really well, and also when they don't.
And all this transparency, this open spirit, I really like, I really enjoyed.
The advantage of allowing people to kind of look through the guts of what you wrote and like risk a little bit of embarrassment is totally out, like the bad parts of that are really outweighed by just the like collective knowledge you can draw on.
Open source, especially when you contribute, when you participate in an open source project, it always gives you much more than you give into it.
When things are open and there's transparency, there's lots of people who can review it and see it, right? And then there's also the added benefit of contributors and so forth.
You don't really have to be a superhero to go and save the world, but you can do those tiny little things to make it a better place.
Also by contributing, you put yourself out there, and then you give other people the opportunity to help you grow.
The biggest thing that I remember was this sense of you felt like you were a part of something bigger.
It just changes the way we operate as a company.
I often tell my wife and my kids I'm going to work to play on computers all day long. And I feel that it's true. I feel that it's definitely true. Though there are struggles and tough times, but in general, I feel like I'm having fun.
We are feeling part of the people that are using that project. I mean, when I talk with people that I worked in the past and they are using Liferay, I say, hey, I did this part, and I'm part of your project also.
A lot of the really great ideas came from the community, so I think it's just an overall encouraging thing, and it really reflects the company culture in itself of that everyone's willing to help, willing to work, and just get stuff done.
I believe in the open source process. I think it's the best development process, and it actually helps people.